What's up, guys? Today we're back with 3 things that you need to do today to improve your Epic 7. Now, this one is going to be all about guild wars, and how to maximize those rewards. Let's get started. Now, the best part about being in a guild, aside from being able to chat and talk about all the things that you hate, all the RNG, all the times Violet didn't dodge, is to get rewards. Now, the first thing that we do to get these rewards is go into our daily reward. It's gonna be free. All you have to do is click a button and you're good to go. The next thing is we want to make sure that we're using the aid properly. Now, while you can request Catalyst, and this is something good for your teammates to help you out, help you improve, help you to get that hero to the next level, this is really something that you do on your own. What you need to be using aid for is to get Brave Crests. Now, Brave Crests are a currency that you use in the member shop. It's an amazing currency to have. It doesn't look like much, but it's going to help you improve week after week, and I'm going to show you how. Now, the first thing that you have to do is you have to request properly. Everyone in your guild should be requesting one of the hunt items that has an 8 request amount. Okay, this could be the golem item, it could be the wyvern item, or any number of the ones. Now, the reason that we do it this way, and it doesn't matter which one you pick as long as it's the 8, is because we can trade them back and forth. If everyone is requesting the same item, I give them to you, you give them to me, and guess what happens? We get 30 Brave Crests for each one, which means 180 per day, right? This is amazing thing to have. We go into our member shop and we get to use those Brave Crests, right? You get to buy out your monthly Phantasm. You get to buy your Molagora. You also get to buy catalysts and equipment conversion chest. Now, these are going to be your primary items that you need to make sure that you're improving not only your heroes, but your gear. Then, if you have leftovers, you know, go ahead and buy artifact charms. You can't get artifact charms in a ton of places. So getting them with Brave Crest for free, because all you're doing is trading back your aid, is a really great benefit for being in a guild, right? So we've talked about what to buy. Let's go back to the top and let's actually start to buy things, right? Now, I'm at a point where I have 130 of my 6-star units. I still buy the Terra Phantasma. And you know why? There's always going to be a new hero that comes out. There's always going to be someone that you're going to want to level up. And getting a 4-star max, it doesn't get any better than that, especially for currency that is free. The next thing is buy your Molagora. I have 516, but you know what? I'm still going to buy it. There might be a time where I decide, to heck with this, I'm just going to plus 15 every one of my guys, and I need to have those Molagora to do it. Now, I didn't actually go over this, but Commander Armband is something that you get that we're going to talk about in the battlefield. Mystic Metals is an amazing thing to get. This will enable you to get a Mystic hero from your Moonlight, or a Moonlight hero from your Mystic shop. Anyway, it helps you get a hero that you really need, and you don't get a ton of these for free. Primarily, you'll get these in the Garo shop, but if you have a bunch, like I do, go ahead and buy it out. You're primarily going to use your Commander Armband for artifacts. And the artifacts we can go over, which ones I think are good, which ones I think that you can pass on. I skip on these, it's not something that I want. What I do want is to come in and get catalysts. It's going to help me improve and get those plus 15s for all the people that you want. Now, what I do with my catalyst is I always buy the regular catalyst chest. You have a chance where you can get epic catalyst, and Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but it's a great opportunity. I also get the Epic Catalyst chest. This is going to give you, well, it's going to give you Epic Catalyst, right? Now, you don't know which ones you're going to need in the future. Along with your unrecorded history AP shops, this is going to help you to build up that stockpile. When you're endgame, when at some point you're going to realize that all of your gear is what is going to take you to the next level. It's not having that extra hero. I mean, there are some oppressive heroes, right? When Hua Young came out, amazing hero. She counters everything. Doesn't matter what it is. But you have to have the gear for her. I spent like a week trying to get decent gear because she uses speed, attack, and defense, but doesn't really use anything else. Now, a lot of my gear rolled effect resist, and that's fine, but I mean, how many characters are out there that are really pulling this gear with a attack necklace, attack ring, and speed boots? So you have to pull specific items to gear up heroes like this, and we do that with our equipment conversion chest. This is the end game. This is how you're going to improve your equipment, and you need to be buying these out once you have all of your artifacts done. And then we'll go into artifacts. Proof of Valor. You need to get this on at least one hero. Okay. A lot of people start with Proof of Valor. They usually put it on G Purchase so that they can run Wyvern. I keep my Proof of Valor on Rimuru. He tanks Hua Youngs all day long. At about 1500 defense, 15,000 HP, he's going to tank her 3-4 hits, no problem. Victoria's Flag, I think that you can pass on this. Now, I bought it. I thought it would be good. It seemed like it was a good idea, and then it wasn't. This is someone that I put on Luna. I use her in the Fire Expedition, and that's about it. I think that you can pass on Victoria's Flag. Symbol of Unity, must have to get, no questions asked. This is going to help you in Arena to hit those violets. It's going to help you to hit all of these evasion heroes that Smilegate has put out. Must have, must buy. Warhorn, must have, must buy. Not only will this help you in the beginning to get through some of your hunts by giving you that 10% extra attack for all allies, but it's really great at bridging the speed gap in Arena. A lot of people put this on a Soul Weaver, or they'll put it on like an ML Cowrick, and that will help jump and then eliminate the debuffs that are on you. Now, Guild War is an amazing source for you to get Mystic medals. This is going to be one of your primary sources. Mystic medals here, also in the shop, sometimes in the Hoochie shop, even though they're pretty overpriced, and you can also get them from the Garo shop. What you want to do here is you want to try and use all of your attacks. If you get 3 attacks in and you win, you'll get more Mystic medals. But getting 3 losses is still better than not using any of your attacks at all. So make sure you're going in, make sure that you're trying to get some wins, but if you lose, it's not the end of the world. You losing does not hurt your guild, but it will give you more Mystic medals in the end. Now, I didn't get any defenses. This is pretty common for me. Almost no one attacks me. Even when we fight like top 10 guilds, they just don't attack me. And they don't need to, right? Once they go through, they beat the top 3 towers, then they just go on to the main tower, and that's it. So this is pretty normal for me, but if you do get some defense wins, some defense draws, then that will give you even more of your Mystic medals, which we really want. Okay, and now we're going to talk about the world boss. Now, the world boss, at one point, it seemed like what they wanted to do was make this into a raid, where multiple people are getting together and they're challenging this boss. But it really didn't shake out. What you see here is kind of an HP bar. That's not actual HP. Doesn't matter how much damage you do, that bar is a timer that counts down, and then we have 1 day and 15 hours left. Go in and do your world boss. This is going to be a very important method for you to be getting your equipment conversion chests, but also there's some really amazing things here that you're able to get as rewards. So if we go in, we can see that we have a reward list. And the reward list has a good amount of things like summoning tickets, transmit stones, more Logora, you can get catalysts, you can get all kinds of stuff from here, right? Occasionally you'll get 85 equipment, most of it's garbage, but you do get some at some point. The only difference between these chests, besides how many you get, is at some point we have 70 to 85 gear, and then we just start to see 85 gear. That's it. So it doesn't matter. You don't have to score triple S. Go in there and just do as much as you can, and you'll get rewards as well. Now let's talk about how we're going to go in and what we're going to select. Down here on the bottom right corner, we see our team missions. Now this means that we will get an extra bonus if we take 4 mages and 4 of our thief. What I'm looking for when I'm selecting someone, the power doesn't really matter much, because as long as it's not going to push you into triple S, then this does not count towards your personal ranking. What matters is the enhanced element. Make sure you select somebody with 4 and try and select somebody, in this case, with the thief and with the mage. The power itself doesn't really matter a whole bunch. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just go through and I'll just select my friends, and what that does is it gives them currency for other people using their heroes. Click auto assign, and we have 192% bonus. This is pretty good. Anything like 8, 10 enhanced elements is going to be great. Now you'll do more damage if your friends have on their team Soul Weavers and Knights. And the reason is because you can only take a certain amount of classes in with you. So if your friends bring in Soul Weavers and Knights, that leaves you open to have your big damage dealers come in and then score high. Your personal ranking, your ranking on the whole server, only depends on your heroes. So even if I pulled somebody in with 1 million, does not matter. It's not going to count on your total ranking. And of course, the total ranking doesn't matter anyway either, right? I usually rank in like the top 1,000, and I can easily push into, you know, top 100 or whatever, but it just doesn't matter. You don't get any extra rewards. So here, look, we got some good stuff. Let's see what it is. Nice, nice, epic catalyst. Garbage gear, but you can sell it for gold. We got a charm, which is really good, and silver transmit stones, which is good as well, because you can use these to buy artifact charms. You can use it to buy other things that you get. And look, we even got a little mouse token. Pretty good, pretty good. Now the blue guys, these are your borrowed heroes, all the ones in white. Those are going to be your heroes. So you can see that my Crow, not too bad, even though he's a knight, pulled in some pretty good stats. We're gonna do it again, and then we'll check our total status. I like to do things like this, 1, 1, 1. This gives me a good opportunity for me to use some of my guys that hit hard. 172%. Let's see what these guys do. You don't have to watch it. You can just click skip and it'll be over. Collect your rewards and move on. $6.5 million. We don't get quite as lucky. And this is going to be a sell. And the last thing I want to do is give you a quick reminder on your weekly missions. Your guild is really counting on you to do your weekly missions to further your bar. at end game, it's an amazing source to get, your extra currency from your commander armband, but also to come in and get your equipment selection chest. This is going to help you tremendously when you go and you're making your equipment because it allows you to target specific things. I can go and say, I want a penetration speed boot, and I roll it, it'll be epic and it'll be amazing for you to increase your heroes. But you can't get there without your team helping you to go through and complete all these missions. So make sure that you're going in, doing as many of them as you can, so that you can help not only yourself, but your whole guild to get all these rewards and to improve. Now, I hope this video helped you. Quick tips on how to utilize your guild interface and how to get the most rewards out of Epic 7. We want you to be an amazing player, to take it to that next level, and to challenge. Go to Challenger, go to Champion, go to Legend. You can do it, and all it takes is a little bit of know-how and making sure that you maximize your rewards. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on those battles.